Hello everyone, it is me, your friendly neighborhood gaming weasel, back again with a video. Yes, it is going to be a video this time, like almost always. First things first, thank you guys so much for clicking on this and watching the video. If you enjoyed the content that I have coming up for you guys, definitely leave a like, a comment, and do subscribe for more, because I do produce content, yes, on YouTube, and I do stream sometimes. But getting into the fun part and the actual video itself. Endo, the currency that you use for leveling up your mods, for, you know, doing some other weird stuff that you might be doing with it, god knows what, but you need a lot of it, especially to level up primed mods, level up mods in general. You're gonna need a lot of Endo. Now, I made a video a couple days ago about Endo farming in general, but if some of you, the keen-eyed of you, might have missed that I actually, or noticed that haven't put one, and I think the primary method of farming up Endo. Now, this will not change my primary way of making Endo. For me, it's always going to be arbitrations, but for you guys, this might be quite interesting, because this is one of the best missions to possibly play inside of the game. Now, we're gonna be playing a Railjack, as you can see in the background, and most of my, you know, viewers know that Railjack is not my favorite game mode. I do not like Railjack one tiny bit. But, you know, I dabble in it sometimes as well, and for this video, and of course for some other videos maybe coming up, I will be showing you guys Railjack missions in general. Now, what is the Railjack mission that we're going to be playing? We're going to be playing the highest difficulty of Railjack storm missions, or void storms, yeah, that's what they're called. Now, inside of these missions, these are basically ordinary missions where you open up your primed relic and get yourself, you know, your primed Warframe and or weapon that you maybe need, or prime parts. But also a couple of cool things that can be farmed up here are corruption keys, corruption hollow keys, which can be used to buy 10 melee weapons, and you get 10 of them, so that is incredible, because 10 melee weapons cost 40, so basically 6 runs you guaranteed already have a 10 melee weapon, which is very great. You also get the prime part that you wanted. You also get some Severgoth parts and Epitaph parts as well. You will also get some resources for Railjack and ordinary missions as well. And you're gonna get some Railjack parts if you need them, of course. And the primary thing, which all of you will click this video, is Endo. You can get a decent sum of Endo inside of this Railjack mission. Now, I do play Oxy in the Void Storm, or I guess it's the Veil Proxima, that's what it's called, these Void Storm missions, because these reward you with the best rewards in my opinion. So playing any inside of the Veil Proxima is going to be very, very lucrative and very profitable for you. Now, you usually get these 400, 600 bonus Endo per mission. Usually you're never gonna get under 1000 Endo. Now these missions can last a bit longer, for example, than Arena, or maybe could last a little bit longer than Arbitrations. I mean, Arbitrations are mostly survival, defense, excavation, and endless missions basically, but so it can never last more than that, but honestly, these missions are very profitable Endo-wise. The most I've gotten, I think, was 1200 Endo, plus all of that cool jazz that you get. As I said, I named it previously. These missions, honestly, are pretty good. Now, extermination missions, survival missions may be more lucrative, or maybe I think they're called skirmish missions, yes. These might be a little bit faster. I usually play these maybe solo or with half a squad. A lot of people don't actually play these missions. I'm quite surprised by, because this is one of the more lucrative missions inside of Warframe, if not the best rewarding mission inside of Warframe. And you can get 1200 or maybe even more Endo just by playing this mission. It's gonna take you around 6 minutes, 7 minutes, depending on the squad, your Railjack, and of course the Warframe that you picked. Some Warframes that I recommend are Hero, Wukong, Lavos. You can use Hildrin maybe. I wouldn't really recommend her that much, but I honestly use Lavos just because the abilities of the Railjack are on cooldowns. They're duration based, as are Lavos's abilities. They're not energy based, so in that aspect it's really good and I mean quite useful. Now I would show my Railjack build, but honestly I just put whatever I had that's pretty good on it. It might appear on the screen for you guys, but I don't think it's anything to, you know, shout home by, you know, or I guess look at in a serious manner. So I wouldn't really recommend you use my build definitely inside Railjack. When I get into Railjack a little bit more, then you can maybe use my build, but other than that, wouldn't be looking at that. Weapons, basically pick the best weapons that you have. I usually use the Kuva Brahma Tenon Envoy or the Kuva Tsar, either one of those three for my primary, Kuva Nuker as my secondary, and I'm using the Tenon Grigori as my melee weapon of choice at the moment, just because I quite like that weapon. So the weapons are basically just pick whatever you possibly love playing and that you think is the best for these type of missions. Grineer and Grineer mission seems a bit much easier to be than Corpus missions are, but nonetheless, as I said, 6 to 7 minutes maximum, and getting 1200 Endo plus all the cool little knickknacks that I mentioned, can't speak, are quite cool. But yeah, that is mostly it. This is one of the best ways of farming Endo inside of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, again, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And this has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.